You guide and friend for today class, and today we'll work it out the type of criticism. Not the criticism is exactly the feminist criticism. What does mean by the feminist criticism and how can we work it out? Sir, आज की क्लास में हमने डिस्कस करना है feminist criticism क्या है. What are being known as the three ways of feminist criticism. Three ways, you must have heard about it. Those have been preparing for the NET, SET or JEE, or frankly says those have been preparing for MA or literature or English honors, they need to work out these particular terms. They must work it out these. How they're going to work it out? For honors students, this all comes on a background reading. That is the most important question, especially for the SL students. And those who are preparing for the MA English literature, they need to work it out, and this was the most important part of aspects of language. And right on a NET or SET or some other entrance exam such as the JRF, we need to work out these terms first clear in our mind so that we can attempt the paper in a real manner. आपने कहा हमें करना क्या है? What are the basic things that we really need to do? इस पूरे क्लास के अंदर, इस पूरी वीडियो क्लास के अंदर हम उन सब टॉपिक्स को डील करने वाले हैं जो कि थ्री वेज को डिफाइन करते हैं. थ्री वेज ऑफ फेमिनिस्ट. Let's start off the class in a real version. What is the important thing while talking about the three ways of feminist criticism? Feminist criticism होता क्या है? What does mean by the feminism? So it's all important about the criticism. What does mean the criticism? Is it to judge someone? Is it judge some work of someone? That's true. But here we have to work out the first, second, and the third wave of feminist criticism. The first one, the first wave feminism. It starts from late 17th. The late 17th century to 19th century. इरा याद रखना है, डेट्स काम आएंगी जिनको जरूरी है ये आप सब जानते हो. यू नो ऑल द इम्पोर्टेंट डेट्स. तो डेट्स हमें याद होनी चाहिए. फर्स्ट टर्म हमारे लिए है इट बीइंग स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम लेट 17th century to 19th century. What are the basic things that we need to keep in our mind so that we can do it easily? The first thing, it goes out with the major reform movement. याद रखें major reform movement से शुरू हुआ था in 17th century. That being started. It goes out to the major reform movements of the mid 19th century. Abolition, right to life. Here, this is something more. Writers like Mary Wollstonecraft. अब मैरी वॉल्सक्रॉफ्ट का नाम सुनते में दिमाग में एक चीज आती है जो क्या आती है, अ विंडिकेशन ऑफ वुमन. आपने कहा अ विंडिकेशन द राइट ऑफ वुमन. अ विंडिकेशन द राइट ऑफ वुमन 1972. The date you should clear. Those who have studied in this background में definitely पढ़ा होगा आपने. अगर आप नेट कर रहे हो, सेट कर रहे हो या कोई भी प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो तो आपने अपनी लिटरेचर टर्म्स में ऑनर्स में बैकग्राउंड रीडिंग के अंदर ये टॉपिक डेफिनेटली पढ़ा होगा. नहीं पढ़ा तो बॉस दिस इज समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यू नीड टू वर्क ऑन दैट. And then says, a vindication of the right of women 1972 highlight the inequality between the sexes. That's what we need to work on. यहां पे जरूरी है कि फेमिनिस्ट क्रिटिसिज्म में फर्स्ट वेव में हाईलाइट हुआ, क्या हाईलाइट किया गया? द इनइक्वालिटी बिटवीन सेक्सेस. The first half. Now time to jump up to the second phase, and that second phase works out to the second wave of feminism. सब पहले वेव में क्या क्या था, हमें क्या क्या याद रखना था. हमने देखा 17th century शुरू हुआ था, 19th century तक चला था. ठीक है, उसके अंदर क्या हुआ था, एक रिवोल्ट होती थी, अपराइजिंग हुई थी. डेफिनेटली अपराइजिंग 19th century में जो हाईलाइट करी थी, जिसके अंदर हमने वर्क किसी के मैरी वॉल्सक्रॉफ्ट का वर्क देखा 1972, अ विंडिकेशन ऑफ वुमन, जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट था. ये फर्स्ट हाफ था. होप यू आर राइटिंग ओवर दीज इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स बिकॉज दे आर गोइंग टू हेल्प यू टू क्रैक योर पेपर विद गुड मार्क्स. देन जंप अप टू द सेकंड वेव, दैट इज सेकंड वेव ऑफ वुमेन क्रिटिसिज्म और द फेमिनिस्ट. सेकंड वेव ऑफ फेमिनिज्म अर्ली 1960 टू लेट 1980s. सर दो चीज हमें क्लियर करनी है. ये कहां से शुरू, इसके चेंजेस क्या थे, कौन सी बेसिक एक्सरसाइज थी तो हमें आनी ही चाहिए. Here the women tried to reach a further sense of equality with the man and fought for the greater control over their body and protection. That is very important. Women don't have the right to protect their own body. Right on the late period. Yeah, definitely. Here we have something that is really very important to clear. Here the women tried to reach a further sense of equality with the men and fought for a greater control over their body and protection from physical abuse. So this phase goes for the protection of physical abuse of women. And then here, writers like the Simon D. Behavior, the second sex, 1972. I do repeat again, the second sex is as equal as a vindication of woman. दोनों के दोनों एक मिनट सॉफ्ट पे आते हैं जो हमें ऑन टेबल, जो दोनों के दोनों आपने बैकग्राउंड में डेफिनेटली पढ़े होंगे. जो हमारे लिए जाने जरूरी है। तो इन दोनों को क्लियर करेंगे। Simon de Beauvoir, the second sex, 1972, and Alex established the groundwork for the dismantlation of the feminist theory. What does mean dismantlation of feminist theory? क्या है theories, कैसे डील करती हैं, कौन कौन सी चीजें जो हमें आनी चाहिए। तो हमने कहा फर्स्ट वेव शुरू हुआ 17 से 19 में चला, सेकंड वेव शुरू हुआ 1980 से 1990 तक चला। सही 10 साल का पीरियड था, अ डिकेड, डेफिनेट डिकेड, जिसके अंदर कई सारे वर्क्स दिखाए हैं। एंड देन वी हैव the third wave, the third wave of feminism, the early 1990s to till present. It goes then. Here, it resists the precise description of the ideologies and a white, intersexual middle class focus on second sex. It repeats the what is the second sex? The woman, the second sex, the woman base. Male, the first one, the female, the second one. I repeat. I resist the perceived essential ideology and a white heterosexual middle class focus on second wave feminism. It was much more inclusive of the woman of color than the first and second. So what he trying to say in third one? He says कहता है it does much more inclusive woman color than the first or the second wave has been. Here the color was being mentioned. That here he had been trying to define the impact of feminism through colors. क्या क्या ध्यान रखना है, अब हमारे लिए जरूरी होता है कि हम समझ पाए कि जो वेव है, the three waves of feminist criticism क्या है, इनको कैसे समझ सकते हैं। What are the basic qualities that we need to keep in our mind so that we can work out? So here are the key terms of feminist criticism. There is certain key term जो हमें on tip चाहिए। अगर हमें terms आती हैं, we can work out whatever we want. The first up is the risk of a vindication of woman 1972. I have told you earlier the first wave. The second barriers, the second sex, again the second wave हमारे पास था। The second sex 1972. Then Jamie Beast, the female haunch. The female haunch, you need to work out this. This is the most important one. I must say to you, you need to go through why this it is. 1970s, and then Helmser's The Laugh of Meadows. The Laugh of Meadows 1975. And the last and the most important one, I really must say that you must not leave this at any cost. The Shavers, a literature of their own, that was published in 1977. Hope you like this video and it's going to help you to crack paper in a perfect manner. And do subscribe the channel to get all the videos so that I'll be able to help you out to crack the good marks for your preparations in Masters, Honors or the entrance exam.